Mercury, I need you to call the gods because we have to discuss an important matter.
Yes, father.
Dear gods, today we are gathered to discuss the future of the Portuguese on their journey to India, whether or not we will help them on their journey. But as it is already written in the Book of Fates, we should help these brave people.
I don't agree.
But Bacchus, we should help them as they are a brave and strong people.
That we should help the Portuguese on their journey. Like you already said it, you shouldn't go back on your route, and it's already written in the Book of Fate.
So I close this council and determine that we must help the Portuguese.
My dear prince, how I love you so much.
I don't accept marrying someone else. I love Inês and I want to be with Inês.
Pedro cannot marry Inês. Pedro has to marry a princess.
If you, my son, don't leave Inês, I will have their life taken away.
I don't want to marry someone else dead.
You will be killed by order of the king.
Do not order me to be killed. Have mercy on my children. Respect children. Be fair to me and do not kill anyone innocent. Exile me, but do not kill me.
Don't kill Inês.
Pedro cannot marry Inês. He must marry a princess.
Kill Inês. I will have to respect the people's opinion.
Pedro.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to intrude, but I heard your words of discouragement about our expeditions. Why don't you have faith in our achievements?
Oh, my young man, there are more mysteries in the waters of the ocean that the human mind can understand.
But our navigators are exploring new horizons, finding unknown lands, spreading the glory of Portugal around the world.
It's true that the horizons broaden, but at what cost, boy? The riches we seek are often accompanied by misery for the native peoples of these distant lands.
But our mission is to bring the light of civilization to these people.
The light of civilization or the shadow of domination. Look beyond the waves and see beyond the gold and spices. See the face of those who suffer and the cultures that are subjugated in the name of progress.
I had never thought of it that way. But what about the great discoveries that await us?
Sometimes it is difficult to distinguish between what is truly great and what is a disguised shadow of glory.
I appreciate your words, sir. I think I have a lot to reflect on.
Reflecting is the first step towards wisdom, young man. May the waters of the ocean guide your thoughts.
Oh, daring people who come to discover the secrets that I keep, where I guarantee that if they ruin you, horrible things will happen to your people in the future.
Who are you?
I am one of the giants who fought against the gods on Olympus, but on one of the nights of the battle, I saw the beautiful Thetis coming out of the sea. and I immediately fell in love with her. And as I really wanted to talk to her mother so she could help me win over her daughter, but on the night we agreed that we were going to be together, I immediately started running towards her, and when I hugged her, I realized it was all a lie, wasn't it? She was a rock that I had clung to, and I soon became this cable.
Please, God, may the things that Hannah Master said not happen to her people.
Land in sight! Land in sight!
Let's go and restart now, companions.
Companions, it seems like I'm seeing goddesses.
I also see someone behind the trees.
Let's find them, companions.
Long live the Portuguese.
The Lusíads were written by Luís Vaz de Camões and were published in 1572. This work presented Portuguese literature to another level. This author dedicated his work to King Dom Sebastian as a symbol of hope for the country, and in that year it was considered a rare nationality.
The poet will be inspired by classical epics, but in his work he thinks of a collective hero, not an individual hero. And this poet asks for inspiration from the nymphs of Tejo River. He begins his work in medias res, starting the narration in the middle of the Armada journey to India. The work begins with the proposition, where the poet intends to present the subject of the poem, which consists of the glorification of the Portuguese, whose deeds were very great.
Throughout this epic there are several narrators who change in the different episodes, such as the third-person narration given by the author in the episodes of Concílio dos Deuses and Ilha dos Amores, but also in the episodes of Inês de Castro, Velho do Restelo and Gigante da Mastor, the narration is done by Vasco da Gama.